I'm Ada Marie. I'm going to read a poem called Marisol that I wrote. Marisol. People are always surprised when I say I'm Cuban. Oh, yeah, I laugh half-heartedly. Where did you think Gutierrez came from? But Ada Marie Louise. The whiteness of my name matches the whiteness of my heritage. But the 75% does not have permission to drown out the rest, an ocean of white foam swallowing my island home. My mother wanted to name me Marisol. Marisol Gutierrez. Even with white skin and not speaking Spanish and in the Greek part of Queens, you'd know she was from the islands. You would have remembered every time you had to say her name. My grandfather says my second name like Maria, trying to bring the Spanish back into my white name. But Marie was still a white Irish woman, named after the Holy Virgin, who couldn't possibly have been white, but is always depicted as a blonde white woman. One vowel change, a rolling R, and the addition of an accent doesn't change the fact that we have been erased for hundreds of years. It doesn't change the fact that if you aren't correctly Hispanic, if you don't have brown skin and eyes and a Spanish name, if you don't live in Washington Heights and speak with a slight accent and speak fluent Spanish and make your own salsa, if you don't fit the stereotypes that society itself built, you don't count. My mom didn't name me Marisol because she didn't want me to be pigeonholed. People told her that with a name like Marisol Gutierrez, I'd not get anywhere. With a name like Marisol, people would think of dumb Latina girls, big families, criminals, burritos, janitors. I'd not get anywhere with a name like Marisol. But I like the name Marisol. It makes me feel more complete, like I'm not forgetting 1/4 of my history. It reminds me of clear blue oceans and the smell of the kitchen and 3 Kings Day celebrations and tres leches and dulce de leche. It reminds me of home. I'd be reminding everyone, every day. I wouldn't let them forget. Maybe I'll change my name. I like the sound of Ada Marisol. But until then, feel free to keep forgetting.
Yo, that was intense. So, what